This has been.
Slap fetus.
This is. What did you just say?
Nothing.
I click record and all I hear is something fetus.
Slap fetus.
Right. Okay.
So that's how we start that recording.
Yeah.
Oh
Why does this? You asked that question as if anyone here knows.
Why are you surprised that that happened?
I expected it from someone else. And I'm not sure how I feel about slap fetus coming from a person who sounds like they're 12.
Oh, fuck off.
No, he's 13. Don't get him.
Oh yeah, get it right. You want to get his age right. You might upset him. Right, sorry, 13.
That's what you both got it wrong.
You might as well.
Fuck you.
Guys, you can remember his age.
Okay.
I'll just find some like strong something to ruin your recording so that you have to restart it.
I mean, we did that when... Oh, I'm not even going to say the occurrences. Alright.
Ah, my ears.
Where we last left off. The party exiting... Well, the party... The party decided after informing Leosin and Onthar of the trouble that was brewing, that they had to leave the city of White because they had an arrival due. So, unsure, they left the city and almost immediately realised that they had left their tabaxi friend Orange behind. After debating whether they should go and look for him for a whole 2 seconds, they continued on with 2 extra people from when they came, but 1 less. And on the way towards Baldur's Gate, they had that arrival. The black dragon egg slowly hatching. And at first, it simply seemed like it was about to run away. But our warlock, the warlock who has only recently come back to life, their patron, had other ideas. And with strange magics, this dragon was marked, for lack of better words. And after quite a few failed attempts of befriending the dragon, and the loss of 10 platinum and 20 gold, that is where the party last left off.
Research.
Tea time. Ooh.
Ooh, we have a dragon now.
Uh-oh.
Time to get my dice.
Roll initiative now.
Kill the dragon.
No, kill it.
It becomes an adult dragon in 2 seconds.
Yeah. With a flash of red light, where the a dragon hatchling once stood, a now ancient black dragon stands.
You
Oh,
all dead.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you succeed, you die.
Oh, you succeed, you take half damage. You take 500 points of poison damage.
Fucking. Oh, gee, like breath
I'm already
weapons,
being
even as
DM'd.
wormblades. They have giant.
One moment. Is this private message, whoever sent it to me,
Wait,
actually something I can show without having to pause the recording? Send me 2 more messages if it's fine, or send me 1 more if it's not.
They could just say yes or no.
Yeah, but then you'd know who DM'd me.
yeah, but do we give
Uh,
a
but-
shit?
You'd see. Okay. I've only got 1 thingy though, so I am going to pause the
You
recording.
don't need to pause it.
Oh,
I don't need to
okay,
pause it.
damn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just. You don't need
Oh,
to
it's
look at it
literally
anyway.
you just saying sacrifice the dragon.
You
Good.
know why.
Nice.
Yes, I do know why. Anyway,
So,
the party
my question is,
now. Who is?
how-
Oh,
yeah. How much time has passed since we are with the dragon?
that depends. If you would like to do anything specific with the dragon on the road, I will allow it. Otherwise, we can skip forward to you guys getting a bit closer to Baldur's Gate.
Well, I am before what I'm doing is the whole trip. I'm learning Dwarvish.
Mm.
I am sometimes I'm like as much as I can checking up on what the dragon is doing, feeding him the fish, and giving him like 1 gold every day, I guess.
Does the dragon eat gold?
No, they like gold.
But dragons hoard gold a lot.
Yeah, I
Um,
kind of thought that after I
almost.
explained
He
to they
seems.
eat gold.
You don't really know. You haven't really You can't really tell what the dragon's emotions are like. But it seems annoyed with the idea of being given 1 gold to tie it over.
Well, is it happy with the idea of having fish in its mouth? Eating fish, you know? Is it happy with eating fish?
I mean, about as happy as most people are. Nowhere near as
Well-
happy as Kip usually is. food?
Mmm, fish.
But
Keep it eating bait.
Oh, we can't talk to the dragon.
not
I wish
yet.
we had someone who could talk to the
Well,
dragon.
actually-
That'd be fucking amazing.
Well, we can wait
You
till
can literally speak Draconic.
I actually DM. Can I, and while I have time, if any, teach the dragon some basic words on Draconic?
Okay, if you want to,
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
you know what? Give me an intelligence check.
Fuck yeah, I'm good at those.
Can she get advantage on it so that if I help her teach him?
Yes. And that
Yeah,
would also mean that this intelligence check is mostly for the sheer amount of multitasking that she's doing.
First roll of the day, natural 20.
Okay,
Woo!
you, considering this trip, it takes about 2 weeks. You run a decent bit low on fish at one point, but having a and sort of having to stop for a day, just most of the day at least, to try and find more food for the dragon. It's very, very insatiable. It is. It has tried to get into your bag no less than 20 times, and it's when its attempts are thwarted, it for lack of better words, sulks. Sort of just curls up on its slowly growing money pile. And sort of spits acid at parts of the cart. Teaching it Draconic. Huh? So
Yeah,
teaching
continue.
it Draconic, you get a few you get a decent few words in. Considering you're already learning another language and taking notes, it's not like amazingly quick. It knows the meaning of a good few certain words. Nowhere near enough to hold a decent conversation or have its own opinion on things.
Can I teach it a few words of common?
You can certainly try.
It's your intelligence.
Give me both an intelligence roll and a charisma roll, please. Just flat intelligence and charisma checks, but two rolls. Considering that you haven't, I'm assuming that you try and do this without.
For
really...
intelligence.
For intelligence, okay.
Yes.
What do you have? A -1? We have a dummy in our group.
What do you get for charisma?
John. John.
He died.
Oh well, we'll come back to it later, I guess.
Apparently.
He died of lack of
Come on.
intelligence.
Apparently. What'd you get on charisma again?
It's rolling. Internet's dying, so the dice is rolling.
Don't you have your own dice?
Oh dear, he's starting to lag again.
Great.
Let's just continue.
Hear me.
All we heard is
0.
hear me.
9.
You got a 0.
I got
Man,
9.
You got a 9.
9 and a 4.
A
got
9 and a
9.
4. Okay. So,
So just bad.
your first time meeting the dragon was a bit iffy. You stepped on his tail, to which
No.
he bit you in the ankle,
Ow.
which hurt a lot. And sort of trying to teach it common. Your first word that you tried to teach it, well, the first word you tried to teach it was naturalis aeternum.
Okay.
And
He didn't like
it
that.
didn't care. You get the like, considering how you were watching Frony try and teach it Draconic, dragons are very intelligent. It just didn't like you.
Can I try and teach it the word gold?
You can certainly try. I'll
Well,
say
you're pretty
intelligence
old,
check.
I guess.
Another intelligence there.
Just say you're trying to try again and teach it the word gold.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay.
You guys are wasting your natural 20s, but okay.
That'd be 19. But
It's a natural 20 is a natural
have
20.
I had a long rest since last time we played?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone has had a long rest.
It's 40
So
minutes of travel.
the second you say the word gold, it almost like it already knew what you were talking about.
Okay.
And yeah, after a few tries, it repeats it. But I'm going to wait. All right.
No.
Does anyone want to do anything?
I
as
can
well?
just imagine it running around yelling gold.
Oh no. What have you guys
Oh,
done?
no.
Go, 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 go. We don't know what his voice is yet.
Okay. Does anyone else do anything, or do you, is that all that is done?
Well, I was helping Frony teach it Draconic.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably nothing.
Alright.
You try to train it. Like, you are the one who has, like, the glyph on his head.
We could try.
I mean, I don't know what we want to train it to do. You know?
Fight.
Well, like halt.
Like
Balance
spit
hold.
acid on our
overboard.
enemy?
No.
Don't spit acid at people.
Oh yeah, can I
Like
try and
some-
play catch with it? Like throw a stick for it?
I
Hey, you did already.
Not
Wait,
a
wait,
dog
give it.
though, it's smart. Like we can just say don't spit acid at someone. And if
Yeah,
they
but
want to,
that's why I
like,
would imagine it's a persuasion one, an animal anyway.
yeah, it's a persuasion. It would be a
Okay,
persuasion.
do you want to
Fairly
try
good
and
at,
convince
not
it
gonna
not to spit acid at strangers?
lie. Yeah.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Come on, use your charisma, warlock.
I say. So but I say this in Draconic. I say.
Mhm.
So we're going to be going into a city fairly soon, and it wouldn't be the best for me or you if you went around spitting acid at everyone we met. Okay? That's a well. I rolled awfully. I rolled a
you-
one.
You have advantage.
I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 10, which isn't great, but that's a 15 in total.
15.
It's not
Give me
bad.
a second.
5.
50 is good. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, 10's alright. It's like literally right in the middle.
Right in the prompt.
You just hear and it sort of turns slightly. You get the feeling that it did take it on board, maybe? You're not really sure. You can't really read the expressions of a dragon.
I give it
Yeah.
some more. I can't read the expressions of anyone, bro.
Mm.
No, I say, I kind of say again, I say to it, like, don't do it. If you spit on people, then, the guards will probably take you away and kill you. Okay? Do you understand?
Or you get a few disjointed words in Draconic, but it sums up to like see try.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Nova, can I see if it will play catch, not catch, like
We didn't even finish.
fetch,
Not
like
a dog. It's like saying.
Okay.
Oh, dog.
it
So
might
you're
like
going to
to go
try and
fetch,
you're
but-
going to try and play fetch or catch
yeah.
with a dragon. Okay.
What are you using? What are
So
you
end
I don't know,
What
just
are
like
you-
a stick, I
One
guess.
moment, one
His
moment.
mouth.
Not once at a time, lads. Okay, what are you using?
Like, probably like a big stick, I find.
A big stick. Right.
And are you playing
Um,
catch or catch though?
Are you playing fetch or catch?
I'll just throw it and see what happens.
At it or near it?
Not like I'll gesture at the stick and then throw and then like gesture for it to chase it.
So you're playing fetch.
Yeah, but it might. Yeah, I guess fetch.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Eh,
Would it be disadvantage because it already doesn't like him? That's my question.
I mean, it already doesn't like money people. It doesn't like you. It doesn't like.
It's like me.
It doesn't like Cyril. It doesn't. It's a
It's
black
definitely gonna like
It's a
this.
black
I got a
dragon, not like
3.
Anyone, bro.
You got a 3.
I got a 3.
You just keep
Of course
doing
I
this.
got
Make a
a-
dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
16.
16 as you see it stand up, thinking it's about to go after the stick. It turns to you, opens its mouth and shoots a blotch of acid straight past you, dodging out of the way narrowly as you see the grass in a decent area behind you just sizzle with a as it seeps into the ground. And the dragon simply just lays back down on its pile of money.
But from expecting the creature, did I see what black dragons don't like something like maybe some particular food or
From your
yeah.
research, you found that black dragons will prefer to eat things alive, just for the sheer fact that they like killing.
That is fair.
You also know that there isn't much that a black dragon doesn't like. Like, there isn't much that it likes.
That was
Black dragons are most probably the worst foul-tempered dragons out there.
They're like teenagers with anger issues, you know?
Yeah, they're like teenagers, except if teenagers were annoying, scaled monstrosities that could probably kill you.
Potato. Well, uh, so about about Dwarvish? How much
Yeah.
did it?
Okay, so the trek is about 2 weeks.
I thought you said 2.5.
I'm pretty sure I said 2. I said 2.5, I think. Anyway, the point being is you're diverting your attention to 3 main things: teaching the dragon to Conic, taking notes on the dragon and its behavior, and learning Dwarvish. Which one is taking the most of your effort?
Mhm.
And you're also looking after the dragon by feeding it.
Yeah, and the question is, do I have any time, just like a speck of it, to go and use my four final metal to fix up Emily and give her that 1 AC?
You don't have enough metal, you think? Considering it's already got a thing, you think it would need at least 2 more pieces of metal?
But well, I
You
thought you
could
said it
be-
would be like a disadvantage.
I mean,
Yeah, but you used the metal for Cyril's arm.
you did
No,
use it.
I
Okay,
used half of it.
so
I used half of it.
I did say that if you don't use enough metal, it will be at disadvantage. And it's take away 2 pieces of metal than what you need, so it will just be disadvantage and not anything else. If you're fixing Emily up in the same time, then your stuff is going to be split even more, and you're not going to complete learning Dwarvish by the time you reach Baldur's Gate.
Then Emily's fine for now.
Yeah, Emily is fine. Alright, okay.
I'll get her more metal.
Alright. Okay.
I'm being
so,
very busy.
yes.
What about Rory and Spencer?
I don't know. Spencer's probably, driving the cart and just hanging out with Rory and Kip while the others are focused on the dragon.
Just hanging.
Kip is just kind of like he's very, very excited to have a dragon here. He you get the idea that Kip has probably most probably the most liked by the dragon, surely for the fact that it gave it the most money. But liked is a very strong word, especially for dragons. Rory, are you just sort of booling with Kip and Spencer?
Yeah, probably.
Alright. Okay, we can skip forward a few days. So, the days roll by, the dragon's spitting acid in a few holes in the cart. It's a wonder that the cart is still moving. You've had to stop and fix the cart many a time and using both druidcraft and mending to sort of fix the breaks in the cart where the acid has just seeped through and damaged part of the wheels. But you make it. You're about half a day's travel from Baldur's Gate. You can see it in the distance, following the Chalongthar River, and yeah. So seeing this large city, this city that starts in a plain and then just creeps right down into the water side. But Baldur's Gate is one of the biggest exporters of different fish and things, because TWL, while having a shipping dock, they have to go down the river to get to the sea, which certainly limits the amount that they can, obviously, fish, because this as large as the sort of lake area that is near that the city is situated in, it is only so big. But anyway, sort of to your right being the fields of the dead, and having a few sort of like run-ins with wild wolves, with a few other things that were immediately dispatched and promptly eaten by the dragon. You all quite close to arriving at Baldur's Gate.
Cough, cough.
I am too focused right now. I'm busy as fuck right now. So like I'm not really watching, but
Spencer's and Rory are probably the ones who notice. Kip's currently
Yeah, I'll
asleep.
probably can I fly up and just see what I can see?
Yeah, go ahead. Alright, as without a word, Rory leaps into the sky and begins flying upwards, still keeping pace with the cart. You at first you sort of see sort of Baldur's Gate. You see this sort of well, it's quite a large city. It looks very, very dense. And it's you get like the sort of, there's an outer city and an inner city.
Okay.
And so it so looking in on it, there's obviously the water and sort of one moment, let me get it up. So the dock district comes close into the sort of center of the city. It looks quite strange, considering it doesn't look like a natural formation, so you assume that it was probably dug in and the water flowed in on its own. It looks quite dense. There's lots and lots of different docks and moors that jut out into the water where people will tie up their boats. There's and there's a significant part where there's just such a bustling trade area. Like from where you are, you can't easily see in individual people. You can see a few boats, and they're quite far away, but you get the impression that it is quite a crowded city.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just turn up with a dragon.
Wait, are we going in the city with a dragon?
no, we
Good.
are leaving. We are leaving the dragon in the cart, but somebody has to watch over the dragon.
I don't think we should take the dragon anywhere near the city.
That
We
means
wanna
one
watch
person
over
will just have nothing to do.
I guess, but if we take the dragon into the city, it's gonna see some gold and then go eat some people.
Well, Cyril can well, not exactly Cyril. Anyone can just watch over the dragon. Not me. Vámonos.
I have some stuff I need to do in the city, so
I can't. I cannot look after the dragon on my own, but I'd be happy to stay.
I-
Yeah,
Spencer, you usually don't
I
buy a lot of things. If you want to, I can grab something if you want to, and you stay with Keep watch over the dragon.
Alright. Yes, I'll think I'll
I can keep
stay out.
watching Dragon. I have no money.
I don't think the dragon likes you, honestly. Like I know the dragon is like any of us, but you specifically.
Fair enough.
Alright.
The dragon doesn't like any of us, but you're just kind of a dick.
Basically, no.
But okay. So who is being left with the dragon and Kip?
Well,
Spencer.
Spencer. Alright.
Okay.
So, okay. Whoever is chewing, please, I beg you, mute your fucking mic.
That might be me.
It. Mmm.
Hey, Harry.
Okay. Alright. So, after deciding who is going to. Well, who is going to stay with the dragon, and the only thing that is left is where?
Are we at this point near the city?
You can see the city.
Are there
You
any like place where we can leave our car? Like near like in like dense places with the bushes and all that.
You can see a small forest near a good few different there's a few small houses that are somewhat close to it, but you assume that's mostly lumber and things like that.
Yeah, we can leave the cart there, and I point to the direction of the woods, like near the bushes. So the car the need to get to the city, and we won't be that far away.
Right. Yes, that's probably
And
Good.
What about what happens if the dragon runs away?
you can always. Oh yeah. I take up the box of the fish. You take care of that. I'm going to get more.
How?
Oh,
How do
I thought you were.
Just give
Oh,
it
you
money.
fit in there. You fit in there.
Yeah, but you eat
If
me
you-
if I go in there.
Well, I can hold up to 500 pounds there. I did hold up the free eggs.
Kip just looks sort of bewildered at what to do to stop the dragon just from eating all the fish.
Just maybe look it up or something. I don't know. So.
What do you mean look it up?
So.
What the fuck can I do? Kip is going much higher pitched as he is just looking at you.
Okay. I'll take. Can I just like. How much fish is there left?
There's like 2 larger fish. There's like about 5 medium, and then there's about 10 small fish. I'd say.
I'll leave all the small fish. I'll take the 2 large fish and put them in the bag and then in the backpack. And you said 5 medium?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the 3 medium and leave 2. And put that in the backpack. Okay, this would be enough while we are away. If it eats everything, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
right.
Again,
So-
what do we do if it runs away?
I'll look at Kip.
Kip
And
looks
I'm
back
like-
at you.
I'm like, speaking draconic, but the dragon knows draconic. Fuck. Keep.
What other languages are you gonna try and speak, or are you just gonna say it in common?
No. I will just like how is the dragon asleep?
No.
Is it near us?
Kinda. It's on the cart, laying in on its small pile.
I will throw him one of the medium fishes from my backpack.
Okay.
Catch!
It just flops onto the floor, kind of near it, and just looks at it, looks back at you, and it stares at you.
Have a nice meal.
It continues to stare.
Okay, I guess I'm not hungry. Okay, I will just very hushly like everyone around like.
Okay. I'm gonna say. Okay, so you're doing this quietly, as quietly as you can.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say roll stealth.
I'll take it. Uh, 19, not 18.
What is
They're
it?
pretty perceptive.
Okay. What do you say?
I said to keep. If it tries to run away, try to lure it out with some gold, or if you just make a trap, you think it's smart, or if it tries to kill people, just knock it out. It's just a baby.
I,
You are not a dragon. It's a baby.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a baby that can kill us.
Yeah, but you killed like a lot of people.
That's people. Not dragons.
Yeah, but it's a small dragon.
he just sort of looks very, very is exasperated, just staring at you with his mouth slightly open.
Okay. Let 3 people stay in here. Okay, I guess.
Sure, I can stay if you want.
Are
I
you
can
sure,
stay.
bird lady?
Yeah, I don't have anything to do in the city anyway.
Okay, what about you, Wolfman?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I
Well,
can stay if necessary.
if you want to do anything in the city, I think 3 people would be enough.
Well, we
I
we
mean, I
already
don't have anything I
3
want
people.
to do, so I can stay if someone else wants to go.
We already have Kip and Spencer as well.
See, I heard the city is beautiful. I'm not going to.
Why are we
Maybe-
here? Why are we here?
Because it's a big city, and we might get some more leads on the cult. Because it was one of their location, it was the closest one, and I really want to see it.
Okay, is there any other reason? The coat would be, like, hidden? I don't know. They wouldn't be,
Well, like, do you have any better ideas?
raise the dragon?
How about we go to a shopping trip and we come back and I guess we stay in the woods for a while. I
Wait.
guess. What?
What about that guy that, killed Cyril?
What?
What about the guy that killed Cyril?
Oh, yeah. There is a search for him. He is in El TWL or something. I don't remember
Is
the name
he?
of the city.
He disappeared.
Yeah, but you can only disappear so far. I don't think he's an archmage.
I mean, that is true. But if we got here by now, he could have had a head start.
It is a fair point, and there might be some connections here. So if we find him, we just kill him.
Yeah, but it took all of us to try and he got away.
That was once.
That was
We,
2 days ago.
No, it wasn't. It was.
two days.
That was 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah. Good counting. uh,
We haven't trained. We haven't done anything. We've
When-
followed the dragon.
Did you train?
No,
Then why?
because it was a fucking dragon.
No, we don't need to use language around the baby.
Baby.
As you look up to glance at the dragon, it is staring at you.
Well, yeah, maybe
Baby.
you're
Aw,
intelligent some
cute
people,
baby.
but you're still a baby.
It continues to stare.
Did anyone teach it what baby means? I don't think anyone did though, so it should be all good, right?
I think, did I teach you what baby is in Dracon?
You
Well,
got a
you
natural
aren't speaking
20.
Draconic now, are you?
So I guess I don't know.
You taught it a good decent amount of draconic. You figured out that you could essentially just say the word a couple times and tell it the meaning, and it'd be able to say it would give it a couple tries and say it pretty quickly. It is incredibly intelligent, much quicker than teaching most other things, different languages.
You are very smart though. And I look at the dragon. Very.
It is still staring at you.
You want more fish or something? I seem draconic at this point. I'm like,
Yeah, it doesn't answer you. Just continues to stare.
Okay, they're being weird. We can go into the woods after either we can train for some time. I was really busy, Keep. I've been learning Warfish, and I have been teaching the dragon, and of course, take notes on the dragon. I'm a researcher after all, and I show him the book with like a giant amounts of notes that I already took from for like 2 weeks.
It's a book as wide as your head, with like
Yes.
significant amounts of different pieces of paper sticking out the corners of it.
Yeah.
The book looks like it has caught on fire many times, and yeah, it's a very worn book.
So we can go for a shopping trip, and we can stay here and train. I don't really have a lot of things to train. I just need need a lot of materials. I'm not really that big of a fighter. Emily is. Okay.
Yeah, just find things about the guy that killed Cyril, because we want to kill him, right?
I'll try to.
Okay.
Do you want me to get anything?
More fish and an acid-proof box.
I can get that, I think. Question, GM. Did Kip pick up a component pouch anytime?
Did he pick up a component pouch?
Yeah, does he have a component pouch?
Give me a second. Let me have a look. See. He does not.
Okay then. I'm like, and I think I have something for you. And I say, okay, let's go. And I guess Spencer to these, and I show to the like dense woods near the opening of the city.
All right.
Right. Should I? No, I shouldn't leave that.
We are just there for, I guess, quick shopping trip and a quick like information trip. So I don't know if you want to come.
Right. No. Nothing.
Okay.
So, who's staying here with the dragon?
Is it going to be, I guess, it's going to be Rory, Spencer, Naturalis, and Kip. Me and Sal are going to get some info.
Okay.
All right. Okay, as you all make it into this forest, going decently deep in. It's not a big forest. You can see out the other side of it, barely, but it's enough that it you imagine that not many people come in here, considering it's quite dense. You sort of go in to the edge with the cart and then just sort of go on foot. The dragon seemed rather reluctant, but eventually started. It sort of scoops the coins in, holding them in its mouth, and then followed. And I'm assuming that now Frony and Cyril are heading towards the well,
Saddle is small, so I think he can get on me while I'm on Emily. So
you can get in the
travel
backpack
fast.
because there's a seat.
Oh, yeah, you can go and get in the backpack, so we get faster then.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Both of you make dexterity checks.
Why? Why him
Well,
though?
I'm
He's
in a
on
ba-
my
I'm
back.
just in a bag.
He's
why
in a
not?
bag on a person on top of a bowling ball.
Yeah, there's not exactly much movement I can do to stop myself.
Yeah, that's the
before I
thing.
fall.
You can hold on and
Yeah, that's not exactly a dex check. I don't Is it?
Like, yes.
Oh, do you want to do a dex save instead?
Yes.
Okay, how about this then?
Yes.
Frony, make me a dex check.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no.
Both of you make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Better. Dirty 20.
15.
15 and a dirty 20. As Emily is going, you immediately slide back, Frony, catching yourself and sort of tapping Emily on the side to stop after being dragged slightly. Cyril, you narrowly come flying out, grabbing back onto the edge of the backpack, nearly garrotting Frony. But you stay on, also slightly being dragged when Frony nearly fell off.
Okay.
But are we still going?
No, you are stopped.
Okay, Emily. We gotta make a seat. At some point. Okay. I guess we're moving at the normal pace. And I'll just start walking.
Alright.
Is I also on the backpack or?
You'd have to get back in.
I think I'm really just walking next to you now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
One time I want to ride like the wind.
Alright. It was the only reason. Like, I usually would let you just do that because you've done it quite a bit now, but you had a new weight on your back because it's normally things in the bag of holding don't really add to the weight, obviously, but having something poking out of it does. And so, yeah.
I guess.
Anyway, walking towards the gate, you see quite a few homes and quite a few, a little bit of farmland. Not a lot, not nearly enough to suffice for this large city, but walking over to the gates, they're quite large gates. They look more like doors than the normal sort of gates that come downwards. And there doesn't seem to be anyone stopping people from entering or exiting. There is a few guards stationed at the front, but they're all sat at a they're all sat on like buckets and things, using a barrel for a table where they're just merrily playing poker.
Interesting. How beautiful is the city?
You can't really see the city amazingly, but you can certainly see why people live here. The bustle and the sheer like architectural beauty of the walls is because there's the outer walls and then there's the inner walls surrounding the center of the city. You can certainly see why people live here.
So
And-
it's pretty pretty.
Yeah, it's quite pretty. In its own sort of way.
Yeah, I'm like a child at Disneyland, just like looking excited about to
Mm.
get.
All right, where do you go first?
I want to go and look for information on demons.
Demon.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to some form of church? Or chapel?
I don't know. Where would I think would be a good place to look? I have that like researcher feat from Sage, which says like, you know where to find information
Yep.
that you don't just know already.
Okay, so you would know that churches and chapels would have the most information on demons. You could probably find a library with books on them,
Mm.
but yeah, you could. You reckon that if you're going to just try and ask someone for information, you'd go to a church or chapel, which you can see quite a few different spires around, which you assume to be different churches.
Okay.
I will go with Cyril because I don't want to split up and get mugged again.
Okay. Are you going to roleplay that?
Hmm?
Are you going to roleplay the decision to go find a church or anything, or is just Franny just going to follow Cyril without a word?
I'm just following him for now.
Give me an investigation check to try and see which one you think would.
Can I help him?
You don't know what he's looking for.
Fair. Felix.
Sorry. What? Sorry, I got. Sorry.
What didn't you hear?
I stopped being able to hear after Alex said, he was just like gonna do an investigation check for some reason.
No, you need to make an investigation check to see which of the churches you think would lead with the best results. And I was also asking whether you wanted to roleplay the decision.
I mean, is there any difference between the spires? Like,
Yeah. There's different iconography at the tips of them.
Oh, okay, what do the different ones have?
Okay, so you currently, from where you are, you're quite a lower vantage point, but it's still in the distance. You can see about 4. One of which has this wreath-esque design with this picture of wings coming out of the center of it. Another one has this strange wheel, but one side has these blocky kind of what'd it be? Kind of like a cogwheel. And the other side of it has this strange sort of natural sort of design with vines and leaves and things. You see another one that simply has one bat-like wing and then just one bird-like wing. And then another one that doesn't have anything on it. It's just a tip. It's just a tip.
Would I know what any of those symbols mean?
Roll me a religion check.
Okay. Oh. That's not exactly good. That's a 10.
Okay. You don't recognize a few of them. You realize the one that the symbol of the bat wing and the bird wing is from a is the sign of a multi religion a multi religion chapel.
Okay.
So the worship of multiple gods is part of the course there.
Praise them.
I'll head there then, I think.
Okay. Alright. Heading over there, you see it's a pretty standard looking type of church, chapel-esque place. The sort of large spire with a bell and a few sort of different carvings of different gods on the outside. You see a few people who are wearing some form of this sort of cream-esque color of I suppose you could say robe, who are currently walking out of the thingy. They seem to be speaking of it with each other. You also see a few other people wearing different colors of robes.
Okay.
And the door is open.
Do I see anyone who, like, seems like they might know something about what I want to know?
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Oh, god damn it.
They seem like they want to-
Fucking hell. Okay, that's...
Yeah, you're right,
that's
that's
actually
stone.
not bad. That's a 10.
That's a 10. Do you enter the chapel to look as well? Or are you just looking at the outside? Cyril.
Oh, yeah, I do enter the chapel. Sorry, I thought
Okay.
I already had.
Entering in is quite marvelous. It's not a massive building, but there are different sort of subsections almost where there are different sort of statues and different places for worship of multiple different gods. You see a few people who are you see a man who is towards in the center of the room. There's this sort of sort of raised body of water. It's kind of like what would it be? It's like a large stone chalice. I can't remember what those things are called. A pretty bird bath. No. But you see a man with white robes with purple adornments and purple and gold pieces of adornments. He's currently like pointing out a few things.
Oh, actually, what does he think of the fact that I've just gone into this church?
He's very quiet.
Cyril, why are we in the church?
He's going Methodist. No.
So,
There's some information I need to gather. If you want, you can go off and find where
Oh,
you
I'm-
want to.
I am not splitting again. No, that's not a good idea. I didn't like the first time.
He
I'm not going
says
to the
as
second.
he says as the party is split.
At least not one, you know.
Yeah, you have the one that died. That's gonna be useful.
You know, with that cool metal arm. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Okay, what exact information are you looking for? Maybe I can help.
Well, I think I have it under control. And I start heading towards the guy in the purple and white robes.
Okay. As you approach up the man, he's quite a decently young man, but Well, he looks at least young. He's elf, so you can't really gauge the age very well. But he simply is finishing speaking to these people, and that is where Bahamut will is worshipped. And you see this sort of there is, as he gestures over, you see a this
Wait, what? Bahamut is worshipped in this church? The fuck?
Of course it would.
as you see this sort of a depiction of a silver dragon with its wings outstretched.
Oh yeah, I got confused about Bahamut.
So-
I got confused. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I got confused. I forgot
Wait, does
Bahamut.
it look like?
I got
Do we
confused between
assume it's
Bahamut
silver?
and the Demogorgon.
Okay, I was about to
what?
say.
Wait, what? That like two-headed monkey tentacle fucker is just worshipped here? The fuck?
I thought you were thinking I was talking about Baphomet, which is someone that I think Satanists worship. But
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might have been thinking of that actually. Yeah.
anyway, as these people sort of, no, thank you. You've been rather welcoming. I thank you. As they sort of walk off towards one of the things, he simply stands there for a second, with his arms behind his back, and turns, seeing you looking, and says, "Can I help you?"
Hi.
Hello.
Yes. I'm wondering if you have any information on demons.
Oh, demons.
I
Well, what particular kind? Because technically, tieflings are of infernal blood, and obviously they are fine. So it is. You need to be more specific with your question. If you're talking about
Well-
fiends, if you're talking about so different types of demons, like if you're talking about possession of by demon, if you're talking about you need
I kind of interrupted him a little bit, like, specifically, demons that could be or could have be on the material plane, possibly using a material object as a kind of channel to have a form in the material plane.
Can I roll an intelligence?
uh
Damn.
you can roll a insight check if you want to see what he is trying to piece together what he's talking about, or intelligence or insight really, depending on how.
I'm Cyril.
On Cyril, sure.
I'm trying to figure out if because I saw
I'm
his
kind of trying to
his-
keep it vague so that Frony isn't like realizing.
Okay, then
that
if you're trying to keep it vague, roll me a deception check.
Okay. That's a 23.
Okay,
Well,
Crony, give me your insight.
I'm just saying I cannot beat that, but I'll try.
I'll go on
if, I roll
try.
that, if I roll that 20, I
Yeah,
will,
if you be
but
rolling that 20, you can get it.
it's a 14. I don't get it.
You're trying to think of what he would be talking about when he's referring to a demon using a material object as a conduit, but you just can't. Why would Cyril be asking about this? As he sort of says, well, I'm sure we have some information about demons that I could get you in the library upstairs.
You have a library?
Of course we do.
Another.
As he sort of turns to you and says, it is up the stairs. I can bring you to it if you would like.
I would like.
Of course. As he sort of turns and starts walking over to some stairs, sort of needing to sort of shift past some people. It's not a massive place, but and so people are a bit crowded. But you make it upstairs and you see a quite nice looking but quite shantily put together library with a blue coloured tiefling at a desk. He is at the moment sort of sifting through a book as the man goes over and Cafiel, is it the man sort of looks up and says, yes, what is it? As he sort of, where would you have information about demons using a object of some kind to gain access into the material? This man says, oh fucking as he's sort of getting up and walking over to one of the bookshelves. He's sort of sifting through, and as he's sort of sifting through, he sort of will tap the book twice as this ethereal blue hand pulls it out and just holds it next to him.
I kind of add, especially the said objects I guess binding to people or
Binding.
creatures, I suppose.
So a object capable of possession containing a demon.
I mean,
I
ghost
wouldn't
item?
say.
Sairu?
Sorry.
You mean a ghost item?
I don't
You're
know
being
if I would
really
necessarily say
specific
cursed
talking
or
about.
possessed, but or like possession. I wouldn't say it's possession as such, and
Not
I don't
possession.
know if I would label.
Is
that
this
item as
referring to
cursed.
something that you have yourself found, or have someone you know has come into contact with?
I guess you could say that. Yes.
Okay.
When?
As now the man speaks up and oh right. Okay, so this is all I have about shut the fuck up, you can't. About possessive.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, I have the talking stick. About any type of demonically possessed or anything containing a demon. We don't have much specifically. There's general books that have things like this. But here, as he sort of these sort of ethereal hands like drop down 5 books onto the table. Two of them in common, simply saying the many different evil machinations of demons.
Do I recognize any?
I mean, on the front of the cover, there's not really a picture or anything. There's simply just text. Two of the other books are talking about demonic possession and the possession of objects, and one of the other is in Infernal. And
I cannot read it.
Infernal is devils.
Yes.
Not demons.
I do apologize. 1 moment. Let me actually get the book up and figure out what it was. I thought it was in. No. Okay. It is in. Oh, it is in Elvish.
Okay.
I cannot read that either.
I cannot read that. No. Okay. I say I can't read this one. Yeah.
Oh,
It appears to be in
don't
Elvish.
worry. I'll if you would like, I can tell one of my my associates, and I can help you read it once I have gotten one of them to stand in my stead to help any visitors.
Oh, yes, that would be great. Yes.
Right. Let me go to that real quick. As he
Bye.
Alright. As he sort of quickly walks out.
Sairu, where did you find the cursed item?
It's a long story.
Started
I-
5 years ago with your mother.
Shut up, you don't have to talk.
Your mom's a cursed item, more like.
Anyway.
We don't have this talk.
I say, I then pull out one of the other books and start reading it while I'm waiting for the tiefling.
Okay, which one do you
The one about possession of objects.
Okay. Um,
Can you read it?
all right. So as you sort of picking up the book, just I mean intelligence check just to figure out how fast you're actually just going to read this, considering.
That's
It
a
doesn't tell me the
17.
story.
A 17. Okay, you get but until by the time the guy gets back, you get a chapter and a half in. Sort of, you sort of look trying to skim through it originally just to find the different different types of things, and you find one on possessed weapons. Reading through that, you sort of. It's not the exact same as what you are currently facing, as yours seems much more powerful than these are depicted. And you just, in the back of your mind, you just feel a twinge of amusement.
What kind of demons is it saying are possessing these swords?
It's these types of swords are technically considered cursed, and many different types of demons can possess them, but mostly it will be fiends that are trying to use them as a means of
I'm pretty sure fiends are actually a type of devil. Are they?
Are they fucking?
Like technically, fiends are devils and demons.
Yeah, that's why.
the thing, I think.
Oh yeah, it's any malicious otherworldly creature.
Yeah. But yeah, they say that it's mainly fiends. But there are a few other types of demon and devil that specifically look out for swords and things to possess. But none of them seem.
Well, a fiend is just any demon
Yeah.
or devil.
Pretty
Devil,
much.
Yeah.
It lists a few that are specific, but.
Okay. Well, what are those?
I hate you. Give me a second.
That's what you get.
Alright, right. You read about a specific a specific type of demon that has had a knack for possessing of objects and simply lying in wait, and that it not amazing amounts is known about it, but it is known as the trickster devil. And it is said that these find entertainment and most of their time is spent trying to vex or otherwise screw with the mortal world.
Okay.
But it doesn't. From reading about this account of a man with finding a treasure chest with a demon trickster lying in wait, from this account, you get the picture that they're not as strong as what you're dealing with.
Is he still kind of just like laughing a bit?
You don't hear laughter, but you feel the amusement.
Okay.
Is the guy back at this point, by the way?
Yes, as he sort of as you sort of read this about demon tricksters, the man returns and says, "Right, okay, I can now read this for you." As he sort of opens the book and sits down.
Wait, what kind? Sorry, what kind of fiend are demon tricksters? Are they like
lesser fiends or like greater fiends or like arch fiends?
They're certainly powerful. So they are medium fiends, is what they are technically classified as.
They're medium-sized.
Yeah, but they're not they're not a massive threat, but they are dangerous.
Okay.
So, hi again.
Hello.
I wanted to ask.
Of course. What is it?
I heard a little bit about Bahamut.
Yes.
I'm very familiar with Bahamut. I'm actually a dragon researcher and all that. And I wanted to ask if you have any information on Tiamat and any books about Tiamat and Bahamut.
Tiamat is, well, you said you're a dragon researcher, so I'd assume that you would know about Tiamat's banishment and
Of course I do.
everything
whole
like that.
legendary story.
I personally have not done much research into Tiamat. Obviously, Bahamut. His form was a platinum dragon. He the only one of the kind, in fact. He's the dragon god of justice and yes,
He's very shiny and very powerful.
yes, he was well.
So, if you do have any books on both of these, I would really appreciate.
I'm sure there are books that we have on the dragon gods. Yes.
Okay.
And so, yeah, as again, he just sort of mentions to the blue tiefling, who, not without a word, sort of stands up and goes in. He seemed to have been listening into your conversation. As he he moves down a bit and comes back with 2 books.
Yay!
As just dropping them on the table. You see that both of them are written in Draconic, and both of them are sort of titled as general. Just the one of them is the legends of the dragon god sibling. Sorry, and the other one is simply about Bahamut being and talking about the about Bahamut, the lord of non-chromatic dragons.
The Lord himself. I will start reading the book about the dragon deities as a whole.
Okay. Right, Ru, give me an investigation check.
Oh, the best one.
And Cyril, also give me an investigation check real quick.
That is going to be
That's an
not as
11.
good. Not as good as you would think. 17.
Alright. So, Cyril, you take a bit more time just sort of trying to find the correct you're not having much luck reading about everything from the lesser fiends all the way through into the demon what little is known about the demon lords. The elven man simply is sitting reading and occasionally will putting input through. So what are you what are you trying to learn about Bahamut?
Not exactly just Bahamut. I'm reading right now the books about dragon deities as a whole.
Okay.
So I want to see the full. I know about the relationship of Bahamut and Seaman. They're basically very siblings who hate each other and all that. I remember that. Well, I want to read up a lot about Tiamat. Like, what are her mannerisms? Uh, how tricky is she? Because I know she is the goddess of trickery. So yeah,
She's the goddess of vengeance and evil dragonkind.
yeah, that's fair.
But you want to read up mostly on Tiamat? Because
Mostly.
in the draconic sort of pantheon, there's quite a few different.
Oh yeah, I did know. Right now I'm reading just up on the on Tiamat as much as I can, then I will just look up some other gods
Okay,
just to get more
so
information.
obviously the five-headed.
Can we end a little bit early tonight just because I'm really tired because I just finished my first week of being back at waking up fairly early in the
Yeah.
morning?
How much earlier do you want to?
Maybe like, can we end like 8:30 rather than 9?
8:30. Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine.
Cool.
Alright. So as you all sort of researching on these things, you get a decent amount of information on Tiamat being her sort of trait, her body having traits with common with a wyvern, including sort of a long tail tipped with a poisonous stinger.
Mhm.
And as most dragons can actually transform into different beings, she had three main avatars, so
It's
to
kind of-
speak.
Mhm.
One simply a woman with long dark hair, completely black eyes, and wearing robes, and with dark robes, and not much is else known, as she Tiamat was no one ever coming across of this. Most of this information was gleaned from non-chromatic dragons.
Mhm.
And obviously the five-headed dragon and well, and the other manifestation is actually not known. It is assumed that it was another type of dragon, but no one. There's no information about it. Simply that it was another draconic style form.
Gotcha.
It talks about how the Tiamat being arrogant, greedy, hateful, spiteful, and sort of all around not like never giving any kind of slight, focused on more attaining more power and wealth, sort of disdaining mortals, regarding them as just disposable tools.
Basically, not a very cash money dragon.
Was very cash
No.
money. She was very, very wealthy.
Well, actually, yeah, you're right. Very cash money, but like, not very epic, you know. But
Because she was a bitch. She was a bitch dragon. She was the
Not
bitch.
Very
Yeah.
mean. Very mean.
not very gamer, basically. Like,
She was the hoe.
actually, is there any information in the book about swords, magical weapons, about things about people who have been like
Not in the book that you are currently reading.
okay. What about the one that the elf is gonna read me?
He is currently sort of reading through it. If you would like to ask him, you can.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I say.
is that-
Have you gotten any information about people being people obtaining these demon possessed swords, gaining any sort of powers and
There is obviously known that people can make pacts with fiends and other things like that, and gain power, so to speak.
is there anything about that about people gaining similar powers with just by
just by obtaining one of these swords?
There, not in those specific words, but there are uh, there there are there's pacts, so to speak, where people will make a deal with with these demons in these weapons, and they'll be given powers beyond their wildest imaginations. But they are often it is a fickle thing, and having that power often either corrupts or has some kind of downside to it.
Is there anything about one of these pacts like being destroyed or
There is a section on breaking pacts, but I'm wherever you're trying to find this information for. You said your friend came across one of these things. Not many of them end well, from what I've read. If it is not as powerful to outright kill the person, like that, then it likely the terms of the pact have to be viewed. Oftentimes, you can't like have an exorcism or some form for a sword or anything that you can it has to be, the pact has to be broken off, so to speak. The weapon, it depends on the type of weapon and whether it was forged by the demon itself or if it was simply possessed. It could be destroyed, which could effectively break the pact, but it would not be free of dangers, as oftentimes if the creature is a demon powerful enough to enact one of these pacts and still have enough power for itself, as it is essentially lending out the power of itself, it oftentimes will take significant willpower, and it isn't risk free after this item is broken or destroyed. That is what I have read so far. If the weapon is draconic in nature in itself, then it would have to be taken to a it would need to be destroyed by magical means or the extremely hot temperatures, most certainly hotter than most places in the material realm.
Thank you. I'd also like to see if you have any information on black black dragons, especially extremely young ones.
Oh, Black Dragon Wemblings. Let me go ask as he gets up and goes over to the Bluetooth thing.
Well, while this is happening,
Yes.
do I? How much more information do I get?
A lot of it is sort of starts repeating itself. It knows that it says that Tiamat wanted to control the realms. and she was thwarted again and again. She never gave up on that thing. She had a
Did I read up on anything that says that how Tiamat could be uh how Tiamat can come back to material plane?
there is nothing really. It says that she's in the Nine Hells, and it has been possible for creatures to break out of the Nine Realms, not necessarily on their own, but with help, it has been proven possible, and so yeah. But it is said that to bring such a strong and large creature from the Nine Hells would be nigh impossible.
And another question: did I read up if Tiamat had any apprentices?
It doesn't say anything about them.
Okay. Then I will just start reading up on other gods.
Okay. Which ones specifically? There's quite a few.
Oh, well, I don't. I am proficient in religion. I don't know how much would I know of dragon gods except Tiamat and Bahamut.
There's quite a lot.
Surprisingly.
Wait, sorry. Be right back, guys. I'll be like maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry.
There are.
Cut to in the forest.
Yeah.
There's just absolute chaos.
Speaking of, I was about to. So, whilst you are reading on this, Frenny, you read about a few more sort of Hila, Krikaska, sort of Null, and hearing something about primordial dragons, specifically one Asgoroth.
Not Asgard.
The known to be the leader of the Draconic pantheon.
Also, is like the big bad guy.
I mean, if you believe dragon gods to be bad, he or she was presumably not only a god but also a primordial. But this is
So
this is not exactly confirmed, as most of this information has come from non-chromatic dragons.
So she is like me. She's in a way of she's like an elemental, or had parts of an elemental.
It is. It doesn't say much. It says that they were known as the dragon deity of creation. He or she had possibly created dragonkind.
That is cool. So did Asgaroth was Asgaroth seen at all? Like, because I heard Bahamut was seen once in a lifetime in material plane.
His there is accounts of half dragons that you've read that says Asgaroth never manifested himself ever, but his worshippers he made his existence felt in their minds, a powerful presence in their minds. That is all that was said about that. He could manifest it if they wanted to. They're taking the form of any dragons, even the forms of draconic creatures such as pseudo dragons. There's this. You read about a myth, a very very old myth in Dragonkind. This account came from a silver dragon. Claimed that Asgaroth manifested physically only once during the act of creating the multiverse. Apparently, those who believed this myth believed well. It is believed that when this happened, it was Asgaroth was so huge, his scales were larger than the largest mortal dragon that ever lived.
Hello?
Hello? What? Hello?
Oh. Everybody went quiet, so...
Everyone did go quiet.
Hey, you can tell us about us now.
Yes, okay. Now,
We're
back
all fucking
at...
dead.
Yes, you see...
You take 300 points of
Yes,
acid
okay,
damage.
so as...
Can I try teach the dragon more words if you're not...
Okay, first things first. As Frony and Cyril leave, what do you all do? What is your plan of action, all of you?
Were we near the woods, right?
You're in the woods.
Oh, okay. In that case, I guess I'll try and teach the dragon some words.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a intelligence check.
Intelligence. Boop. Is it that one I press?
You press the
There we go.
intelligence button.
Yeah, I know. I got a 9.
As,
I'm very smart. Big brain right here.
as you try and explain certain different concepts and different words to this dragon, you notice it's not paying attention to you, as it is looking at the crate with fish. And the fish that is next to it starts eating that.
Can I take a fish out of the crate and throw it for it?
You can try. Where do you throw it?
Okay. Just like away into the woods.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Hit.
Oh no.
So it chases the... Actually, no, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay. As
Not far. Like
as you throw this fish, give me a
No.
strength check of how far you throw it.
I'm not gonna throw it like super
You
far.
said you throw it.
Yeah, I meant like.
Give me a strength check or an athletics, either
He
or.
can change his mind. He can change his mind. He's playing a wise character, I would imagine. Maybe John is not wise, but his character is.
Give me a strength check.
I probably throw it like 30 feet ish. Is that far?
Okay. So as
30
you
feet
pick
is
up, as
nothing.
you
That's like
pick
10
up-
meters.
As you pick up
Oh, okay,
this
that's
fish,
less than I
you
thought.
throw it into the dense bush and brush around it. The dragon looks at you. You can almost swear it smiles. As it
Yeah, well, I
bounds
just-
after the fish. It seems like it's attempting to fly a bit. And it starts to briefly and then just goes back to running as it disappears from sight.
One time, I leave this fucker.
Okay,
We might have fucked up.
I pull out another fish to try and lure it back. Like after a little while, like I'm guessing it's not
Take
just
out
gonna.
gold. Take out gold, not fish.
I mean,
He
yeah,
doesn't have any.
What the fuck did you do?
I have a.
Why? Why? What?
Kip is just looking at you, wide-eyed,
Fuck.
as he sort of starts running into the undergrowth.
Yeah, Spencer also goes and runs after
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I grab a fish and also run. Realizing
What
that I
is-
just
what
did
is
big
Rory doing?
Stupid. I did big stupid.
Guard the fucking caught someone, like... Well, you know, I'm not metagaming. I'm not saying anything. You fuck up if you fuck up.
What is Rory doing? Is Rory a lair?
Oh, sorry, I zoned out.
Well done.
The dragon ran away, that's what
Oh
happened.
yeah, okay. Wait, where's
everyone is
Yes.
running after the dragon.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with them. I'll
Okay.
fly above to see if I can keep an eye out for.
What is your height again?
My height is
I think like 4'3".
4'3".
Okay. You hit a few branches with your wings occasionally, but you can fly if you're careful.
Right.
Your movement speed is effectively halved because you have to be careful with flying, considering you're in a decently dense forest. But you can sort of fly up. Give me a perception check, all of you.
Yes.
Oh, it's dice. Oh! I'm just going at 20.
Okay.
I got an 18.
So, alright. As you are all looking about, Spencer, you hear a stick snap, whipping your head to where the direction it came from. You don't see anything. As you slowly look up,
Oh, God.
you see the dragon in a tree, looking down at you. Its sort of tail is curled around part of the trunk.
But did it learn to fly or can it climb trees?
Probably
It's a
fine.
dragon.
Both. Guys, I found.
As Kip's come running over, he grabs another. He grabs 5 platinum. He just muttering something about fucking idiots.
Why did he grab platinum?
Because it's a dragon.
Yeah, but we've given the dragon like 1 gold per day. It has like 25 gold.
No.
No, it doesn't.
It has about what? It has about 20 something gold from that, but Frony also gave it 20 gold and Kip gave it 10 platinum earlier.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense then.
As Kip hands it another 5 and just says, in Draconic, please, come down, please? As the dragon looks at him, it slowly sort of climbs down, sort of using its strong tail to just climb, circling down the tree.
Spencer is fully ready to fight.
You puny moat.
Yes.
Alright, as the dragon takes the gold, just popping it into its mouth, it starts walking back.
Huh.
Fucking great job, y'all. One fucking time.
Is anyone else doing anything?
No, I'm not interacting with the dragon anymore.
What about
Smart move.
what about anyone else?
You really don't have anything to do?
Not really.
Alright, then I'll force you. As
Oh no,
you guys wait for a bit. The
The
dragon sits on the one moment.
Beholder comes out.
Beholder, fucking like a black dragon just comes out. It's like,
My
Where's
child.
baby.
like Karen in Walmart, like, where's my baby? Where's my baby? My baby.
I've been
At
given
that
Chinese
point,
food. Give me a second.
Chinese food is bad. Actually, not all Chinese food.
That sounds. Why'd you say that?
It's not a good thing to say when all of YouTube knows you hate Chinese food.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. I just don't really like Chinese food. It's all slimy.
Like, no, Chinese.
Fair.
Speaking of slimy, a beholder cut that.
No, it's just like it usually has like, I don't know, I don't know.
A
What else
gargantuan ooze comes out. No.
Okay. As you guys wait a bit. Who is closest to the fish box?
To the what?
Fish box.
I would imagine Kip. I
Yeah,
told him to
Kip's
guard it.
Kip's sensible. Is the dragon gonna try and steal fish?
Probably.
One moment.
Very probable. Enormously probable.
Very, very,
hear a-
very probable.
As you see Kip fly off of the
No.
cart and land with a thud. As he gets up, what do you do?
Have a look at why he's hurt.
You see
Yeah.
a dragon with its head in the fish box.
Gonna grab it by the neck.
Grab the net.
Give me
Drag
a,
the
give me a,
dragon.
give me a
Just-
grapple. So roll me an athletics check.
I'm back, by the way.
Alright.
And you should be
Oh,
really
fuck
good at
it
this
up.
considering your strength.
Fuck it up.
Well, I rolled a 5.
What is your plus?
4.
That's my 9.
You got a 9.
It's a
And-
wormling.
Yeah,
Fucking
but...
God.
Oh no.
Nat
Oh
20.
no.
It rolled a nat
Snap.
1.
Oh.
Oh.
And Spencer,
Baby.
grabbing it, lifts it up with one hand by its neck. What do? You have dragon.
Uh, I didn't expect that to work. What do I do now?
Close. I go sit on the close barrel and sit on it.
Okay. The dragon is going to try and break free. That is a. That is a 14.
Spencer needs to roll again.
Okay. What is it that I'm rolling? Is it just athletics again?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 15. Ha.
As it just squirms. It's going to try and bite you. As it's sort of thrashing, just sort of biting it around. As it is going to try and twist its neck, and
Fucking cats.
does a 21 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Okay,
Fucking
that is
cats.
Also, I think since we did have a long rest, it's not supposed to be 24. Anyway, yeah. What?
Okay, you take. Oh fuck! You take 8 piercing damage and
And oh no.
2 acid damage. As
Yeah,
it
I'm-
twists its and bites down into your wrist.
I immediately. I don't know if throw is the right word, but yeah.
I think drop. You mean
You
drop.
Yeah,
dro-
just
you
fucking
drop
hurl
it
it at
with
the ground.
enthusiasm.
I drop it. Yeah.
Okay. As it's just biting it down,
Ah.
you quickly flip your hand as it just flops down to the ground. It is. Well, at first it growls at you, and as it starts
I growl back.
roll me an intimidation check.
Spencer here fucking being intimidating as fuck.
Intimidate. 15.
Okay, jeez.
It meets it as the dragon squares up. It is going to try and bite you again.
Oh god.
Fuck. Hey Spencer.
Huh?
Does a 23 hit your armor class?
No, why?
Oh, okay, just checking.
Just give it the
As
fucking
you take
fin-
4, you take 6 piercing damage, and you take 3 acid damage, as it now runs up and bites you down on your leg.
Spencer is going to die.
I'm on less than half.
God.
What is happening with you?
Love it.
As
Love
now
it.
Kipper's going to come and try and help you. And hold out another 5 platinum. Sort of jangling it slightly.
How many?
I mean, he got a good bit of money. He got like 700 gold.
Yeah, and he didn't spend it, so he's like, "Oh, he's for the draggy." Like,
He just gives it all to the dragon.
Apparently.
makes sense.
As okay,
He's
that
probably
is
not
going
going
to
to
be
spend
a alright, that's gonna be a persuasion check with advantage.
Sorry.
Alright. Okay, so as he just sort of chucks the platinum on the floor, the dragon just whips its tail and now is going towards Naturalis.
Oh god! Oh no!
Oh,
You were on the block, so it probably just wants fish.
I don't really think
it's not
we
having fish.
I don't really think we can keep this dragon.
Why not though?
No, we're keeping the dragon.
Wait, why are you not giving them the fish?
Because if we give it the fish, then it will think that we like owe it the fish.
Then it'll think that we like it.
Exactly. No, it will think that it can.
What the hell
it
is
can
your mind
attack-
process?
No, it will think that if it's like attacks us, then it will get fish. So then it will start like.
Not a dog, dude.
It's not a fucking dog.
No, but it will.
Yeah, but like that's still, I think, kind of how brains.
It is literally a child who's smarter than you. I'm just
Fair
saying.
enough.
Okay,
Just because it's smarter
right,
doesn't mean it's
Naturalis, what
better.
do you do?
Do I have like an action?
I mean, is this combat now? Okay, roll initiative.
Yeah, probably
Sorry,
at this
I
point.
went for a second. What's happening?
I don't know how
We're fighting the dragon.
So,
Yeah,
Oh,
action
okay.
before-
so Spencer picked up the dragon and growled at it.
Oh.
Okay, why did he do that?
Because the dragon growled. The
Reach.
dragon bit him.
Oh, okay.
Because
Give me a
he
second.
grabbed it by the fucking. My god! You're hopeless.
Okay.
I cannot even stop this. I'm not there.
So Frony is there, Emily is there, and Cyril is not there.
Bro, they're gonna kill my fucking
Druid.
dragon.
Right, roll initiative.
Well, I'm not there.
Are we all rolling?
Roll initiative.
Everyone.
Dude, they're gonna kill the dragon while the 2 people who have raised the dragon aren't there.
I'm
We're
just
not
leaving the
killing-
fucking party if they do.
No, I was just wondering if I had time for an action because you said that the dragon was coming towards me.
Yeah, and so if we do an internal, initiative doesn't mean fight. Initiative just means who acts where and when.
10. Okay, I got a 10.
10.
We got 14.
I got 18. Haha.
I'm conflicted if should I put fighting music in here. I'm conflicted.
No, don't put fight.
Just put the like the. Okay,
one
no,
is that?
no, I don't. Okay, first up will be Kip. He's going to again try and persuade the dragon not to do it. So he's going to just sort of say, please don't. You can have the fish. Please don't hurt anyone. And that will be. Well, that's
Wrong,
a
Kip.
2. I'll
With
still roll it.
Oh my god.
I'll still roll it. It's not with advantage because he only gets advantage when he gives the gold. And the dragon rolled a 12.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, it's gonna be Kip Sam. Spencer.
Yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay. Go ahead.
Good move.
Yeah, you can carry on. I probably just stand there angrily.
Angie boy.
Angie boy, who goes first?
Is that your turn, Spencer?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Up next is the dragon.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
All of you are fucked.
I'm gonna die.
As he's going up, he's going to try and bite the box.
Oh.
And he's trying to open the box. So,
Yep.
Just for the fuck of it.
Do I have like a spell that's like mending?
Probably not
It's
quick
a
enough to
cantrip.
stop a dragon, but you can try it.
Yeah.
I don't have mending, so.
I have it, but it's a minute.
I think a 16 hits the box.
I'm not sure. It's a tough
It really
box.
depends on what kind of box it is.
Yeah, I think it really does depend. Yeah, I think it really. Well,
Not
I'm
all of
glad
it.
none of this hit you because it does 9 damage to the box.
My god.
If I-
Whoa, that would have knocked me out.
What?
Same.
I'm joking.
Okay, I was about to say.
Well, it actually would have knocked me out. Oh,
Fuck. And 3 poison damage.
Poison mean acid?
Acid, yeah, same thing.
Can you do poison
No.
damage to a box?
No.
Box doesn't have lungs. I'm just saying.
Poison doesn't affect the lungs, it affects bloodstream.
Okay, doesn't have blood.
A box doesn't have.
Lungs, and so it can't be poisoned. What?
would it technically affect the lungs because the blood does affect? No, words.
It could affect the lungs, but it would
Yes.
affect the lungs through the bloodstream.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Thank you.
Right, and he's going to rip open the box and try and eat.
So
He's
it is a
using
he.
his bonus action to eat. Or we don't know if it's a he yet, though, actually.
It could be she.
Could be a she. Next up is Rory.
Yes.
The dragon
Okay.
is eating.
It's eating. Are we like trying not to like kill it, or are we trying to like? What do you mean?
What would Rory do? Would the dragon has currently ripped open the box and is eating out of it?
Okay. Are we trying to attack it though?
No one else has.
All right. Okay. I don't know.
That's only because I didn't have the health to.
I get.
No, I'm joking.
I mean,
We can
I
stand
don't
it.
want to. I don't want to attack it and then it just gets all like angry again.
Angie.
You have an option to just stand. I'm just saying.
All right. I'll just like hover above it,
Okay.
or like far away from it, but like
How far?
you know. I don't know, like, where are the others standing? Just like above them.
Okay, so you're kind of in the vicinity of the cart, but not amazingly there. Naturellus has got a dragon that's eating a box that he's sat on.
Alright.
Is that end your turn?
Yeah.
Naturellus, you're up.
What spells do I have that I can use?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Fun spells.
Corona. Corona.
Corona. You gonna pass me Corona? Quick, I need to take off my headphones. Okay, I can't hear you because I got my headphones off. Because I'll get Corona if I have my headphones on.
Wow, this is a bit.
If I cast
This is a
Animal
bit
Friendship...
Truly
No,
hilarious.
It is. You can try. Shush.
No,
Stop metagaming.
I guess.
You can try animal
He's
friendship.
not lured.
Yeah, I guess I'll cost animal friendship.
Okay. That is a well. What does it say on the spell?
Nah. Oop. I'll just put it in chat so I don't have to read it out. Wednesday beast, you mean no harm. Tuesday beast that you can see within range.
Okay. The effect immediately fails for 2 reasons. One,
Oh.
its intelligence is, I'm pretty sure, 14.
No, it must be 4 or higher.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck, I read that wrong.
And
Okay, that makes sense.
it is not a animal.
Okay.
Is that
Hey
your
guys,
turn?
Dragon
Naturalis?
has same intelligence as Spencer. Same amount of intelligence.
I guess that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Back up to Kip. He is going to give up. And just sit on the cart. And just sort of say,
Leave it. It's not worth it. Are you okay, Speaky?
Um. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tough.
alright. Is that the end of initiative order then? Have you guys just admitted defeat?
I'm just gonna sit on the cart. If you'll have to like kill me to get me off it.
Alright.
But if he starts attacking me, I'll change into like a bear or something. But for
A
now,
bear with a lower CR than the fucking dragon.
huh? No, but it's just the health.
I know.
No, I can just
Let's-
yell at it.
Yo, we gotta yell.
Okay, encounter ended.
That's
Wait,
a
a
reward
baby dragon
far
has a
away
higher
from the
C-
dragon.
CR than 1. Damn, baby dragons are powerful, I guess.
Yeah.
Dragons are powerful.
Right. I'm pretty sure it's got like a CR of like 2 or 3.
Wormlings are CR free.
Yeah.
At least they're.
Jeez.
But yeah, so it's a very powerful thing.
And this is not the strongest kind of dragon. Blacks are kind of like the third place. If this would be a red dragon, all of you would be fucked. I'm just saying.
Mm.
But nonetheless, back to books.
Yes. As you all sort of give up letting the dragon eat its fill, which it does, and then it begins to drag the box.
Drag the box.
As it drags it
Where?
over to its pile of coins, and as well as picking up the 5 that Kip put on the floor, which Kip just
Wait,
sort of-
what? It got into the box.
Yeah.
Yes.
The box that I'm sitting on.
Yes.
Fair enough.
It was eating out of the box.
Pay attention.
I scowl
Wait,
at the
what? No,
dragon.
I'm confused about that. How
You
is
said you
he
went
eating?
and he broke open the box.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, sure. He can eat out of the box.
Spencer's scowling at it.
Yes.
Give
But
me
fairly far away.
Give
because
me a
it doesn't
smolder
like it.
check. You're smoldering at the dragon. Give me a smolder check.
Right. What's
D20,
performance.
D20 plus your sexiness modifier.
Performance. It's
We need to roll up our sexiness modifier, our sexiness scores, don't we? Really?
I
We
don't
need to roll our dick sizes.
Oh no, you only roll your dick sizes when it's
Oh
needed.
no, wait, yeah.
when
Ben,
it's
so you need to get
time.
that- you need to
You only do it
that
when it's
for
time.
Rory and Naturalis, because you didn't do it when they joined, you did it when I joined. I've got a 21 centimeter deck.
It is not. Or can
Yeah.
we
Anyway,
not
it probably
talk about
doesn't do anything because I rolled a 5.
Okay, so,
So-
you try and smolder, but you sort of look like you're in pain. As the dragon doesn't pay any attention and begins placing the gold and platinum that it has in the box.
I'm a very helpful boy. I'm a very helpful boy.
Are you?
Your nan's pussy right out. Fucking shut up. Your nan has blue waffles.
Oh,
Good.
Let's just mute that. Oh my god, I hate to have a younger sibling.
So, Liam, do we
I have to deal with Nova.
I
do
can't.
we,
Oh my god.
do we at this point cut up back to us?
Yes, as the dragon is now attempting to make its home in the box. We move back to
can unmute him.
Frony and
Oh god.
as we move back to Frony and Cyril.
There is a lot of good information in this book.
It is a library, but yes.
I like your accent.
I would like you to jump off a bridge.
Does he say the Привет.
I'm gonna make my next
Weird.
character a Russian accent because
Okay.
Alright.
I want to do a Russian accent. I want to have an excuse to do a Russian accent.
Yeah, I literally have an accent. I literally can speak in Russian, so you cannot top that. Alright,
I'm learning. I
so-
think you top me, but I top most other people. I'm learning the fucking language.
You're
The
trying.
3 stages: not knowing, learning.
Ja, en engin ykkar talar þetta tungumál. Ahahaha.
Yeah, well, fucking sukaplet. The one word, the 2 words in Russian that everybody knows.
I'm the only Russian anyone needs.
Yeah,
to know,
honestly.
okay?
Alright, so I will put the book back about the dragon gods.
Hmm.
And I will ask. By the way, this elf man,
Mhm.
he was an elf, right?
Yes.
Hi. Do you? I never been to Baldur's Gate. Could you tell me if there is a place I can buy a magical component pouch?
A magical component. I don't really know actually. I don't.
It is like for casting spells and all that.
Ah, yes. There is a significant amount of mages in this obviously in Baldur's Gate. So you could probably find what you're looking for there. I'm sure there's a shop that sells magical aids. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, I think you.
Sells AIDS, huh?
Shut up. Sells magical
Oh,
aids.
no.
It's worse.
Cyril, are we done?
AIDS, go.
All right,
I cast aids.
back.
5th level. Alright.
Pikachu, I choose you.
Shut
All
the fuck
right,
up.
well, let's get back to the topic.
So, yeah.
Cyril, are we done? Can we go?
Yes, so yes.
As you are all leaving, a hand touches your shoulder, Cyril, as Frony's looking around, everything stops moving, as you turn to look at the elf, and all you
What's obstruction I doing this time now?
as he opens his mouth to talk. It's not his normal voice. It's
I see what you're doing.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good luck.
No.
as
I just kind of like laugh a little bit.
Do you say anything?
He just said, I know what you're doing, and then said, don't lie after I said, I have no idea what you're talking about.
He said good luck
Oh, I
after
see.
laughing.
I
Oh,
say,
no.
Remember, boy, I made you.
Dad?
Fuck you. Daddy?
Huh? Is it you,
Oh,
Papa?
Papa?
no, Eva,
You're alive?
I'm going to burn your fucking hair.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say, "I'm gonna burn your house down."
Oh god.
So, okay. As this elven man speaking in a voice not his own, his voice softens slightly, and simply says,
Do you believe that you are somehow bound? I could leave you with nothing. Just like that.
he snaps his fingers, and everything returns as the elven, as he starts holding his mouth and rushes off.
Okay, bye. People are weird. Okay, let's go.
I carry on going, yeah.
Right. Do you exit out of the entire chapel, or simply go downstairs?
Well, I'm exiting the whole place. I want to go buy a component pouch for Kip.
Okay.
And I also want to find some more steel. No, not more steel, more fish. More fish. A lot of fish.
Alright.
Fish.
Okay. So, going down, you see a sign saying Merchant Quarter. You see another sign that says Garden District. You see two signs saying Docks East and Docks West.
Where do you think we should go? To docks? No, I don't know. Where were the mages the elfman told me?
He said there are lots of mages in and around the city. He didn't exactly specify where.
I will just. What were our options?
The Merchant Quarter, the Garden District, the Docks East and the Docks West, the Western Gate.
I think I'm gonna go to the merchants. Honestly.
Okay.
Society win.
What is your go?
I say, sorry, I missed that. I was thinking to myself, where are you going? I think we should go back to the rest. I feel
Oh,
like,
just we can come back, but I want to buy a component pouch for Keep so he can cast some of his magic spells. Some of them require like material components and all that. And also, I need to buy a lot of fish. A lot of fish.
Fish is a good idea, yes. I believe his book is most likely an arcane focus, is it not?
Oh, I never really looked at it. I didn't really care, honestly. But that does make sense.
Oh, fuck you.
He's not there, so fuck you. Kid cast teleport.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Kip dimension doors next to you, slaps you in the ass, and then dimension doors back.
Okay, so guessing that yeah, that might actually be a good idea. A good point. I will go and just buy some fish to the docks now.
Okay. Moving on to the docks, the smell of fish immediately assaults your nose.
Mmm.
I-
Home.
Mmm. Dad. Um.
Ew, this is bad,
Sorry.
bad. No.
Bad note, I'm sorry.
Uh,
Just saying, it's 8:30 in 5
Yeah.
minutes, so we end
let
this
us buy, yeah, let us buy
Okay.
fish. I'll go.
We'll quickly skip through it. You find a shop, more of a collection of stands that have all kinds of fish on them.
Great. Did I learn what size of a fish did the dragon like the best?
After noticing that the dragon kept trying to attack squirrels and other live animals, and from what you've learned, you assume live animals would be preferred, but the fish seem to tide the dragon over a bit.
Do you have and I'll come up to the man or to the woman? I don't know.
It is a man.
Hi.
Oh, right. What?
So I want to buy some fish.
No, duh. Right.
What?
As he sort of like pushes himself up, he was sort of laying down slightly. As he goes, right. How many do you need? What type of fish?
I will pull up one of the fishes that I have, the large one. Fishes like, no, actually, I will pull up the medium one. So fishes like these, but don't kill them.
But don't.
I want them alive.
And how are you going to keep them alive?
Well, can you just give me like a bag or like a crate full of water?
He
How
stares
are
at
you
you.
going to carry that?
He stares at you. He says, "How is a crate meant to carry water?"
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
You want
Uh,
water and fish
She
in
means
it.
a barrel. She means, could we buy a barrel of live fish?
A barrel of live
Yeah.
fish. Okay. As he walks
Like,
over
warm
to
water so they don't drown.
he walks over to another stall and simply whispers in one of the people's ears. This time a woman, as she just sort of nods slowly and sort of looks over to you, kind of weirdly, but
oh wait.
She's gonna call the cops.
She smiles and tentatively waves back as she moves out of sight, and he goes, "Right, it's not going to be cheap. We have to actually
How much?
10 gold."
Can you give me how much would that fish that would be?
A barrel full of fish. Live fish need more room, so it'd be about 10, 8 at a stretch. They won't be alive for long.
How many crates can I carry, dear?
With your bag of holding. It's a barrel, not a crate.
What?
It's a barrel, not a crate.
Yeah, barrels. Sorry. How
Um,
many? Because it is almost empty.
you could get about
So, yeah.
3, maybe 4 if you take everything else out of the bag of holding.
Well, it's not like there's practically nothing in it almost.
Yeah, so about 4.
So yeah. I will take 4.
He looks at you again, looks around, and right. That'll be 40 gold pieces.
Yeah, that is for the. And then would I have room for the dead, or
room for the dead fish.
Mhm.
You probably could. Maybe you'll have to carry them.
Some of them I can carry. I'm pretty strong.
Yeah. You could always
Um,
attach them to Emily.
And like, yeah, probably. And how much would that be? Like, they can like a roll intelligence check on something to count.
I think that Franny can count.
Yeah, but like I mean, like in like oh yeah, yeah, I got you.
I want to hazard a guess that the character with the highest intelligence, I want to say.
Yeah, I am the smartest of the party. 18
Yeah, the
My
character
bad,
with the highest intelligence.
can count.
Nerd.
Yeah. Guess it or
Only,
not.
only second with Kip.
Fucking
Yeah.
nerds.
Wait, what's Cat?
Yeah,
Kip's got
A- a-
16
a nerd.
intelligence.
a nerd who built an arm. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, the nerd that made you well, who stopped you being monoplegic.
You're so blind on one eye.
Yeah, you still only have one eye.
Which I can fix at some point, but I'm not going to because it's a lot.
Because fuck you.
So
video, by the way.
I'm going to take 40. I'm going to take 40 gold worth of live fish and as much gold worth of dead fish as I can get.
As you can carry or as you can get.
As I can carry on Emily and myself.
Right. Chantilly, like with rope and other things, sort of tying, making essentially like a belt and a sash, and tying fish to the ends of it. You could carry about 18 dead medium fish with both you and Emily.
All right, so that would be 58 fish. I'll take it.
As he says, right, 40 gold pieces for the live, and it'll be about you're already buying things. Take it for 5 gold for the other fish. So 45 gold.
Okay, so I dropped 45.
He counts it and then just motions says, "Alright, you wait here for a second while the live fish are brought."
Okay, I will wait.
Considering the fact we're having to break into the aquarium, but I'm joking. I'm joking. Please don't call the guard.
I'm not going to.
Okay. Waiting for a minute. The same woman, sort of with a small cart, led by a donkey.
Oh, donkey.
Donkey. It brings it over and sort of says, "Right, don't know how you're gonna get it out the city, but there's your fish."
I pull my handbag open, my backpack for holding. Sidle, can you hold this?
I hold it for him. For her, rather.
Him, yep. You just gave Frony a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, free day. It's a free
Yeah.
day. Guys. It's a free day.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Like,
Free day.
Yeah, thank
oi, Emily, let's go. Let's go to the pub, you geezer. All right.
Can you give me one too?
As you hold it, are you gonna try and pick up them? The
Magic of the warlock. Yeah, I'm going to pick up.
Okay,
one
give
of
me
them.
a strength check.
Can Emily help out?
No, she's a ball,
She has claws.
and she would fall face first. They used to
Fair.
stabilize her. She's a ball.
Is this a check?
Yes.
4.
You go. It doesn't budge.
I really need to work more.
Maybe I should have
Yes, I-
trained, like Kip suggested.
Fuck off. I've been training mine,
Haven't.
sucker.
Yeah, you've been training your mind,
Nerd.
except you can't hold your liquor or win an arm wrestle, so.
Nerd.
Very much can hold my liquor. I have a proficiency
Frony
to
can't.
concentrate. She can. She's a +4 on con saves. I will try to ask for help if anything. Or like demand them to help me. Like, can you please help? They're pretty big.
He looks at you and says,
Just put them in the bag.
I'm fucking tired. How are you going? As he just sort of gets up. You see now he's a dwarven man.
I say, oh hi, in the Dwarvish.
He just says, yes, you've said. He says, yes, you've said that. In Dwarvish. You understand most of it. You mostly understand it.
I am trying to learn the Dwarvish. I think it's good.
I can tell, but anyway, I'm here to help you.
Okay.
Lift this knot. Have a chat.
Yeah.
As he
Ow.
sort of tries to lift it himself. Are you gonna help him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an advantage then. Okay, that is
chunky.
alright. As he just picks it up. And he says, "Right, in the bag."
Yeah, in the backpack.
As he just sort of puts it down into the bag as it. You repeat the process with the rest of them as he says, "Right, well, there you go."
I say in Dwarvish, thank you, good sir.
He just says, "It's a pleasure," in Dwarvish.
Okay, bye. And the rest of the fish I can just carry. The dead fish I can just carry.
Right.
Watch out,
Adding
they're
that-
slippery.
As you make your way back, that is where we are going to end our session.
Okay. What are you yaying about?
I didn't say yeah, I went there.
Oh, the shit show subbed.
Can someone please can someone remove the thing?
What thing?
What?
Like eating gum.
Oh.
Oh my god, we need to stop. If anyone has listened to this, thanks. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
thanks. You stupid look.
I'm fucking sorry.